Afternoon, gang. Okay, as usual, something comes up, so hence here I am. Uh, Thursday afternoon, it's about 11:30 Eastern time here when I'm giving you guys this one. And this has come out this morning. I don't know what to make of it yet because it is relatively new information, but this is all going on in Australia and it's affecting the US as well, okay? You've got Australian Banks and US Airlines, all the websites crashed, okay? Supposedly, and I guess not supposedly because the company Akamai, who is the company that handles the web traffic, they had a system issue. Not saying what the system issue is, okay? I'm not saying it's a hack. I'm not saying anything. I'm just giving you guys something to pay attention to. But you had, and I mean, these are British banks, Australian banks, ANZ, Westpac, St. George, ME Bank, Macquarie Bank, Allianz, which does business in the US. I know that because I've worked with them, and Commonwealth Bank, okay? All their banking apps went down. Then you had American Airlines, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, and Southwest again having an issue here, okay? This went down this morning. You also had the Australian Post Office get hit, as well as Virgin Australia, the airline there. So I can't tell you the reason why, because this is all just coming out, okay? But Akamai is a content delivery network that, like I said, they're a service that speeds up loading times for websites, all right? So something to watch, but this is the second time this week that Southwest has had computer issues. Now it's hit every other every other major, let's put it this way, it's not hitting JetBlue or anything like this, as far as I know, airlines. But the fact that it's hitting banks as well, and I don't know, we're only 3 weeks out from Cyber Polygon. Isn't it real strange all of a sudden how many companies are having huge computer issues? And, this isn't Joe's hardware store that's getting smacked around by some of this stuff. So, guys, pay attention to this. I'm watching this, but, the airlines is not going to affect us as preppers that much. The banks are. Okay. And again, I'm going to go out and give you something to worry about. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist here. I'm not trying to be a gloom and doomer or anything like that. I'm just telling you what's actually happening and trying to get us ahead of the game. All right. This is the thing. But like I said, when we had Colonial go down and then JBS go down, it was energy, it was food. I said communications was coming. What do we have? Verizon's got hit a couple of times. AT&T's got hit a couple of times with computer outages. And the ones I said to watch for were the banks next and then the grid. All right. Now, I didn't think about airlines or anything like that because, again, airlines don't affect everybody. I haven't been on a plane in a couple of years. Mrs. P hasn't been on a plane in probably near 5. So, airlines don't affect everybody. Banks do, okay? And when you whack all these banks down at the same time, again, online banking wasn't working. I can't speak for ATM machines or anything like that. But, if banks have no computer systems, again, you have no access to money. Okay, it doesn't matter if you walk into the branch and talk to the teller and say, hey, I want to take out $50 or whatever. They don't have a ledger that they can go off of. Everything's computerized. So, word to the wise, just pay attention. But, and again, I'm speculating, all right? And I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, all right? Angry Prepper talked about conspiracy theories the other day, and he's absolutely right. There are going to be videos, I bet, that are going to tell you today, oh my God, go to the bank, take out all your money, cancel all your planes, bunker in. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Let me make that perfectly clear. What I'm just reminding everybody, and I've said this since the beginning of the channel. Make sure you have some cash at home, okay? Prudence would say to have a month or two's worth of all your bills in the way of cash at home, because if you can't pay your bills, I will tell you this: if the banking system's down, all right, good luck trying to pay your mortgage, pay your electric, whatsoever. Okay, that's just not going to happen, because they're all computerized as well. Especially when you get the post office down in Australia too. I'm sorry, but if I can't do it electronically and I can't do it through the mail, I can't put a check in a carrier pigeon's claw and send it off to the mortgage company. So I wouldn't be overly worried about that. What I would be concerned with are the things that you can still get. Food, fuel, those sorts of things. As long as power is still up, a cash register is still going to work. A gas station is still going to work. A grocery store is still going to work. But if your debit card, your ATM card, your, chances are if the banks are down, they're not going to take a check or something. So, this is the point. Watch this stuff and have some cash back. What are going to be those bills? How much do you pay in gas? How much do you pay in food? Whatever else that, is not a normal electric, phone, mortgage, something like that. Not stuff that you get a monthly bill for. I think the monthly bills, if the banks go down, everybody's going to understand. You can't charge me a late fee. I couldn't pay you. Okay. But the important ones are those daily necessities that you need. Again, food, fuel, anything of the sort like that. If you got a daycare that you need to pay, cash. Okay, you're not going to be able to Venmo. You're not going to be able to PayPal or anything like that. So those things don't work. If you go to lunch, at work or whatever, or stop at McDonald's or Hardee's or something like that for breakfast, have some cash, because if the debit cards go down, and I'm not saying that this has not happened in the US, this has happened in Australia, but it's kind of funny how things kind of trickle over from Australia into Europe, into the United States, and all of a sudden we see the same thing. And like I said, Cyber Polygon is 3 weeks away. So pay attention to this, get some cash, have some cash on hand just in case, because you need it, because this happened today in Australia. Have a good one, guys. That's the lunchtime update. Pinball out.